Hey everybody, Jerb here. Today's is oh god, I think the 8th video in the reworking the OG girls of the game. Just suggestions on how they could have been boosted to make them viable against all the onslaught of OP new girls videos, which many of them actually needed because a lot of the OG girls were worthless, whereas all the new girls were super OP. They had skills that could CC you, debuff, and leave you stunned to death, and there's no escape for it. So anyways, let's pull up Kana's skills here. So she's got the Have Some Cake, which does a little bit of damage, slows enemies, and makes them unable to attack for a whole second and a half. Ooh, man, don't go overboard or anything. And then the No Fighting Summon is the Bisky Summon, who actually, it's a pretty decent, solid idea where you set down a turret guy with a little shield around him, and if you stand in the shield, you obviously get all your damage blocked, which is cool, but he's not mobile, and his attacks are not the strongest. So when you get married, you get Have Some Cake, can be launched while moving, which does help a little bit, not super helpful, raises damage a tad. The SP recovery speed up is good for the Bisky turret, and the Shotgun Shells blast increases his damage. I mean, that's good, but honestly, maybe I got a couple, I had some ideas for that, for, on the whole, the cake skills, they should have easily given her a handful of them. I think you get 3, and if you miss, they don't do enough to do much. But the Bisky turret, the shields are garbage. He gets obliterated. Look at that, the shield's gone already, and I'm dead. So, as you can tell, the defense is amazing, and the attack is super duper amazing because they've had 2 slivers of health on those characters on the opposing team. But the cake things there, I think being able to do 3 of them is okay, but the not able to attack should be way longer. Make it so they can't attack for, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds. It isn't a ton, or debuff them, give them Sugar Rush that puts them to a slight sleep for a few seconds, or a longer stun. And then after the stun, maybe they have to build SP up. And then for the summon, Bisky, he should have a much larger shield and a faster attack. It's Shotgun Shells, but having him out doesn't help a ton because the shield gets obliterated pretty fast. The nice thing about it is you can jump in and hide in the shield with him, but, I mean, I think they can still drop attack you from above, which a lot of characters have, but have the shield pop and maybe have Bisky mobile, or give you 2 summons so you could have 2 little turrets. Because you've got a summon character that's supposed to support and debuff enemies. I don't know, it's just one of these characters that, giving her a couple turrets would be amazing, or having a singular mobile turret that was much more tanky. Give them a little roving, or a little rover cake tank that he could drive around in with a shield and support and back you up, or back teammates up, would have been amazing. Like many of the other support characters that have summons. But for Kana, really, the cakes should do much more debuffs, send out the 3 waves, maybe give her a 4th one, or crank up the speed it regens, because the damage isn't great. Even after the marriage, it's terrible. And then the Bisky summon needed way, way, way more damage, and maybe 2 of them. So it wouldn't be a massive change, but it would be enough to make her sort of useful. Because look at this, I'm just getting slaughtered. I mean, our whole team is, not doing awful, but I'm not doing well. So my teammates, especially whoever's playing as Momona, yeah, they're kicking ass and keeping us on the winning side right now. So anywho, just a couple ideas. Hopefully those were decent. Not great. I mean, I didn't really think about hers too much. It was just kind of sitting in the back of my mind. Could have been great to update her and make her sort of useful. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. Have a great night. It would be much appreciated if you could like, comment, or subscribe. I'm sure some of you guys can think of way cooler upgrades to her skills than I did. I mean, especially because I didn't put a whole lot of effort into Kana here. So, on that note, thank you very much. Have a great night.